It's the final high school year, and Eita Izumi has transferred to a new school. There, he runs into an old friend, Haruto Souma, whom he hasn't seen in 4 years. The two play baseball together, and Eita is able to make a home run. Unbeknownst to them, a student from the photography club, Komiya, is taking pictures of them. After their match, Haruto approaches his crush, the trumpet player Hazuki Morikawa, and attempts to confess but fails. Just then, Eita receives a text from Haruto saying that his longtime crush, Natsume, is their schoolmate. The next day, everyone goes on a trip to an aquarium. This stirs up emotions as Mio has liked Haruto since middle school, and Eita is aware of it. As the group heads to another show, Mio and Eita are separated from them. They awkwardly catch up with each other while Eita hides his emotions. After their tour, the group takes photos and exchanges numbers. While returning home with complicated feelings, Eita is approached by the go-getter, Ina. Ina is determined to save the photography club from disbandment with the help of Eita's photos. She calls Mio for help to reach him. Meanwhile, Haruto pedals his way to Hazuki after getting invited to pet her dog. In a restaurant, Eita refuses to allow Ina to use his photos for competition. Haruto eventually meets Hazuki, but dreads seeing her dog. In the end, Ina succeeds in getting Eita's number, and Haruto asks Mio to walk with him and her dog. Haruto is able to overcome his fear of dogs for Hazuki, and Mio is jealous. Now, he is more determined to confess his feelings for Hazuki on their shrine visit. Mio then remembers the first time she fell in love with Haruto. Back in middle school, he lent her his eraser, and from that moment on, she couldn't stop thinking about him. Meanwhile, Anna finds out that Eita likes Mio but hasn't confessed yet. She takes a photo of them, which irks him, but he eventually confirms that he likes Mio. On the day of the shrine visit, the friends decide to give Haruto and Hazuki their privacy. Eita and Mio are together, but he is worried about her cheerful attitude. Finally, Haruto confesses his feelings to Hazuki, but she rejects him. Meanwhile, Eita expresses his suppressed emotions to Mio. Everyone feels awkward after last night's confessions. Haruto didn't get enough sleep while Mio is avoiding Eita. On their way home, Mio finds out from Hazuki that she turned down Haruto because she fears long-distance commitments. They talk in a cafe, and she convinces her to confess her true feelings to Haruto. Later, Eita and Mio see each other at the bus station, much to their surprise. As they can't continue avoiding each other, they awkwardly speak with each other, and Eita discovers that his confession is not clear to Mio. That night, Hazuki sends Haruto a message to meet again. It's been 3 days, and Haruto still hasn't replied to Hazuki. He is then challenged by Eita to a baseball match. If he home runs, he should talk to Hazuki, and if Eita wins, he will make things clear to Mio and confess again. Eventually, Haruto wins and must face his complicated situation with Hazuki. After school, Mio returns Haruto's eraser, which ends her unrequited love. Near a river, Haruto and Hazuki meet, and she plays the trumpet for him. She tells him that she isn't turning him down completely and that he should wait for her answer. He understands and is just happy that he has a chance. Meanwhile, while getting off her bus, Mio sees Eita and Ina together, which baffles her. Eita questions Ina about her obsession with the photography club. She replies that the club is her only sanctuary and a place she belongs. Hearing this, he finally lets her use his photograph for the competition. She hugs him out of happiness, and Mio sees them together. Finally, entrance exam day arrives, but the trains are suspended due to a snowstorm. Eita is worried and heads out to check on Mio. At the train station, he sees Mio looking helpless on the floor and helps her get up. He holds her carefully, and they board the train. In the cramped train, Eita helps Mio review for her exam. Before they part ways, he gives her an entrance exam amulet. On her way home, Mio remembers that Eita is always around to help her when she's in trouble. She smiles at the thought. However, Anna meets her and asks her if she can date Eita. The friends gathered at Hazuki's place after the exam. Hazuki cooks for them, and they are impressed by her cooking skills. Meanwhile, Anna is having a hard time asking Eita out, but her cat accidentally sends the message for her. On the bus, Eita tells Haruto that he decides to take an exam at Mio's target college. Haruto then reveals that he is still waiting for Hazuki's answer. The next day, Eita sees Mio going to cram school while he sets out to meet Ina. The three awkwardly end up on the train together. Afterwards, Eita accompanies Ina while she takes outdoor photos. She also brings him to the photography club to let him see the students' photos. Before going home, she asks him if she can confess to him if she wins the photography competition, and she runs off. The class is shocked by Hazuki's new hairstyle. However, Haruto becomes shy and doesn't know how to compliment her. Meanwhile, Eita is bothered by Ina's confession, and she starts to avoid him at all costs. Mio confides in Hazuki that she is unsure what she wants to do with her life or which path she should take. She tells her she should follow what her heart truly wants. At the end of their conversation, Hazuki asks her if she likes Haruto. After a beat, she tells her that she has already moved on and now likes someone else. During his baseball game, Haruto is finally able to tell Hazuki that he likes her hair. It's Valentine's Day, and everyone is excited to receive chocolates. Mio is determined to give Eita a chocolate, but she notices his cell phone wallpaper and walks out. Anna sees this and immediately changes his wallpaper while apologizing. Meanwhile, Hazuki and Haruto are alone in the school field. She tells him that she can't date him yet, but she promises she will confess once they have settled down. That night, Anna meets with Eita to give him amulets from the different shrines she has visited. In the end, he gives her the most effective amulet to wish her victory in the photography contest. Ina confesses again to Eita, but wants to hear his answer after he passes the entrance exam. Mio decides to reveal her feelings to Eita after she passes the entrance exam, while Eita secretly wants to do the same. On the day of the entrance exam, he chooses Mio's first choice of university, not knowing that she takes another exam at his first choice. The exams have ended, and graduation day finally arrives. Meanwhile, Anna gets the results of the photography contest. Mio passes the exam for Eita's chosen university. On the other hand, Eita flunks his exam. He feels like a loser for not having a chance to be with Mio in college. Graduation day arrives, however, the two haven't talked yet. Mio leaves him a message saying that she will wait for him. Meanwhile, Anna wins the photography contest and gives Eita a scrapbook as a graduation gift. Although he didn't pass the exam, he still gives an answer to her confession. He was happy hearing it, but he likes someone else. She tells him she already knows, but cries after he leaves. Haruto then meets Eita, and they play baseball one last time. Eita tries to win and hits the ball as far as he can. In the aftermath, everyone is doing their best to adapt to the new chapter of their lives. Meanwhile, Eita is navigating his life at his new university and is shocked to meet Mio. Finally, he confesses his love to her, and she gladly reciprocates his feelings.